Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your weekly reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Gemini. Also, Gemini, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not, Gemini. If it does not, you can go on your moon, rising, and Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you. Also, my name is Jacole, if y'all are wondering, as well as welcome to my channel. Spirit protect me and Gemini as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Also cleanse this area from negativity. Let it go back to the person that sent it as well. Let Gemini get the accurate readings that they need so they can be protected as well as guided this week. Amen. Alright, Jam. Let's see what's coming in here for you, Gemini. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. We have here cat, and that is a 5. Cat. The sign of Gemini. We have here, dang, this the devil or a mask or something like that here. And that is 30, that is 23. And we have her notepad, and that is 50. So let's see what's coming in here for you, Gemini. We have here 5, and that is black cat, mystery, magic, or good or bad luck. We have here 23, the devil, guided by the lower natural temptations, bonds by the world of desire. 50. Clipboard, goal ordinary as well as new goals or organize. So it's like some type of luck or something here, but the devil is here, Gemini. And we finna see why in it pretty soon. But let's pull your letters. So let's tell me about the sign of Gemini. What's coming in for the sign of Gemini? We have here R. So your name can start with a R or end with a R. We have here S. So your name can start with an S or end with an S. We have here T. So your name can start with a T and end with a T. We have here G. And your name can start with a G or end with a G. We have here I. And your name can start with an I or end with an I. Ooh, sorry about that, Gemini. These mugs are so slippery. We have here N. And your name can start with an N or end with an N. And we have another S. Okay. So let's see what's coming in here. So your name can start with an R, a S, or end with an S, R, T, G, I, and N. We have here Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Pisces. We have here 2. So you could be making a choice. Some of you guys are spending time with your family for some of you guys as well here. But it has something to do with a choice. You have 11 as well as 3. 3 is connections as well as creativeness. And also 11 is choices and preparedness for two. We have her Jupiter on the side, as well as Neutron, and as well as that's Saturn. Yeah, you have Neutron, and then you have Neutron as well as Neutron here. Okay, so there could be some type of illusions as well, or something has to be changed here as well. So let's see what's going on here, Gemini. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. What's coming in here for the sign of Gemini, and what the sign of Gemini need to know this week? The sign of Gemini. We have here meditation and completion. New moon in Pisces. So you could be needing to meditate, or you could be completing something here. It has something to do with a time for healing, best moon, as well as the energies are gaining memento. So some type of energies can be gaining memento, and it's time to heal. Spirit is saying you could be healing at this time for some of you guys as well. And it has something to do with a win-win outcome and forecast. New moon in Libra. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. What is coming in for the sign of Gemini? The sign of Gemini. We have here expressing talents, creation, and the arts. So you could be expressing your talents as well as creating and arts. That's 22. Has something to do with a choice and preparedness, as well as a crisis and a change or a stalemate. It has something to do with addictions here, behaviors, as well as reclaiming your power, as well as the ancestors. As well as the arc. Paleo, optimistic, and hope. So it has something to do with somebody who could be having a lot of addiction, sir. And Spirit wants y'all to know that arc Panionto is here for you for optimistic as well as hope. But it has something to do with somebody who has like some type of addiction here. Okay? And it has something to do with behaviors or the claiming of your power. So you could be trying to claim your power or something like that as well here, or reclaiming or trying to reclaim your power. But it has something to do with someone who is around you that can have addictions, or someone who has addictions. And it has something to do with longing for love, loneliness. So someone could be longing for love, or someone could be leaving somebody for somebody else. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. What's their messages and what do they need to know, Spirit? The sign of Gemini. We have here time of restless as well as achievements. A time is promising, unsettling, as well as importance of the reveal. Time. So something is coming in time here. And it has something to do with 6 in the community, in the new norm, as well as stableness and security. It has something to do with love, as well as a deadline. So love can be kind of hard to you guys. For some of you guys, you see how he pushing his heart all the way up there. And it has something to do with something could be a deadline. If you see this person's suitcase on the side, it has something to do with a career as well here. Some of you guys might need to be focused on yourself and your career, because something could be in love to you guys, could be a burden. And it has something to do with unexpected events. So something could be an unexpected event. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. What's coming in here for the sign of Gemini? We have her abundance. So you could be abundant, and it's coming in time. It has something to do with a harvest as well, but it has something to do with something is discarded here. And it could be a relationship. Something is unjust in a relationship here. Yeah, discernment. Something is unjust here. And it has something to do with career change. Y'all could be going through a career change, or someone here is going through a career change. You want to tell me about the sign of Gemini? What's coming in here for the sign of Gemini, Spirit? We have her, I feel abandoned. I often feel like others let me down. So someone feels abandoned her, and they feel like other people let them down. It has something to do with telepathic as well as romantic message. I never felt like this before. The depths of it can be inspiring but also overwhelmed. So someone could be telepathic and they can feel this for some. Someone here could be feeling like they never felt a situation like it was before. But it has something to do with someone here also, it could be overwhelmed to them. It's like this person could be looking at their shadow side, or they could be looking at their self here. This is you, Gemini energy as well. But this is what this is about. And it has something to do with you are my true love, my heart and my soul. But someone here could be going through the dark night of the soul. Nothing in my life is making sense. So some of you guys could be going through the dark night of the soul, or someone here around you, or your partner could be going through the dark night of the soul. So let's see what else is coming in here for you, Gemini. Some type of harvest is coming in here for you, but somebody here might be feeling abandoned, and it's coming in time, okay? It has something to do with you could be expressing your talents here, and it has something to do with you might need to meditate to complete something or be content. You might need to meditate to feel contentment as well. So let's see. Meditation, why is it here for the sign of Gemini? The Two of Swords. Stalemating, stuck, delays, difficulties, choices, and at a crossroads here. So some of you guys are at a crossroad, or someone is at a crossroads, or stuck, or feeling stalemate here. That's why it says meditate, and it can complete something for you, and it can help you with your creative arts or your creative side. It has something to do with the Chariot, Cancer energy here, as well as determination as to success, moving forward, as well as the world, completions, closing out a cycle, and also. So a lot of you guys are closing out a cycle, or y'all finna be completing something here. And it has something to do with you having determination and also the success. Some of you guys could be getting a card for some of you guys as well here. Or y'all are just determined to success. Okay, and it has something to do with the Queen of Cups. Charming, warm, healing, inspiring, as well as creativeness. Hold on. Wow. I felt something, Gemini. My ears are ringing as well. Twice her. Okay. Creativeness, the arts. Someone could be talking about y'all as well here. It has something to do with the Knight of Swords, as well as direction, as well as motivation here. The Knight of Swords, air energy. That's you. With the Sun, happiness, joy, success, and optimistic. The Nine of Pentacles here, success, achievements, independence, and self here. So some of you guys could be in a Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are single. Not all of you are in a relationship. But some of you are in a relationship and some of you are single. And you single ones are happy and content. Y'all are happy and content here. And y'all getting justice as well. You single Geminis. Time of restless here. We have here the Ace of Cups. New love, feeling, emotional, awakening, inspiring, and spiritual. The Ace of Cups. This is water energy. It has something to do with the Five of Cups, a loss, grief, disappointment, blind to love, as well as the Three of Cups, celebration, friendships, and renewal of a union. So if you put that 5, that's a 6, the 7, and the 8. So someone here to walk away from something here because somebody here is incontent. And it has something to do with friendships as well. Some of you guys might be walking away from also friends, as well as you could be content in a relationship with someone. Okay? Abandonment. Why is it here? The Star. Hope. Healing. Inspiring. Faith. Positiveness. Abundance. The Star. It has something to do with the Three of Swords, heartbreaking, pain, separation, grief, as well as turmoil, with the Eight of Pentacles here, and a commitment as well as working effectiveness and determination. So a lot of you guys, someone here gave me Three of Swords, you broke your heart at a job as well for some of you guys, but for some of you, somebody you was heartbroken, or someone who was heartbroken here. And y'all moved the calmer waters. That's why y'all healing. Why is patterns here? It has something to do with the Page of Pentacles, ambition, goal, ordinary, loyalty, faithfulness, and plans. And it has something to do with the Nine of Wands, choices to success as well as the Five of Pentacles, lost, abandoned, unemployed, and struggling. So the Nine of Wands is you to be standing your ground on something. This is fire energy, but it has something to do with somebody who leaving somebody out in the Five of Pentacles, or you could be leaving something out in the Five of Pentacles to just standing your ground. So for some of y'all, it could be with y'all family as well with the Ten of Cups. But what I see here is Spirit wants y'all to meditate. Some of you guys could be coming in quickly as well and things like that. But how y'all are going to work on things this week is not coming in quickly. Spirit wants y'all to meditate. So something can be completed to you guys, or something that you're going to find out, or something that is going to help you. And it has something to do with because if you put this other sword here, this is the Three of Swords. So someone here betrayed somebody and heartbroken somebody here. But it has something to do with your talentness. So it's like somebody here could be like having you in some type of illusion or some indecisive her, and it has something to do with your talents, and it has something to do with your also career. And Spirit wants y'all to stay focused on your career, stay focused on your dreams, stay focused on your goals, not just love, because somebody here could be having you indecisive her. Okay, I'm just giving you warnings with this, Gemini. It has something to do with the Ace of Cups, water energy. And Ace of Cups is a new love, or it could be feeling, emotions, or intense, or spirituality. But it has something to do with it's coming in time, the Ace of Cups. It has something to do with love. And it has something to do with also a new love or emotions here. Something is emotional. But we're going to find this out for you. Okay? It has something to do with, for some of you guys, y'all could be getting a new love, and y'all might be thinking something is abundant here. Somebody harvesting as well here. Okay? And it has something to do with, for some of you guys, y'all need to give to yourselves. This is what Spirit as well saying with the Ace of Cups here. You might need to give to yourselves, because this is how you're going to get your abundance, is giving to yourselves here. And it has something to do with you guys are healing at this time. Because somebody here can be feeling abandoned, or you could be feeling abandoned, or someone here is, and it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles, sir. Someone here could be ambitious or goal, ordinary, loyalty, as well as planning here, but it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles, and it also has something to do with somebody who could be want to invest or want to learn something here. Okay? And it has something to do with love for some of y'all. That's why that heart y'all was building up in y'all career, something was low. And something is a deadline. And Spirit wants y'all to stay focused on y'all career and y'all goals at this time. But this week is what y'all need to stay focused on. This week is healing, the Ace of Cups here, and the Star card. You need to heal as well as give to yourself, Gemini. This is how you're going to get your abundance. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. Why is meditation and completion here for the sign of Gemini? We have her spiritual narcissistic. So someone here is a spiritual narcissistic, as well as spiritual manipulation. Someone here likes to be a spiritual narcissistic her. And it has something to do with karma, cause and effect, and also debts, intuitiveness, telepathic, and inner knowing. So it's like someone could be intuitive. It has something to do with something that's a consequence here, or it has something to do with cause and effect. It has something to do with somebody here has some type of karma here, and something's going to be turmoil and unexpected here. Something's going to be a turmoil and something's going to be unexpected. Why is creative art here? It has something to do with better off, happy, clear-headed here. So you could be better off, happy, and clear-headed here, but it has something to do with broken-hearted, destroyed, as well as emotional, fulfilled, and meeting. So it's like someone here could be on cloud 9 while somebody else here is broken-hearted and shattered. Cloud 9 is like fulfilled as well. Or someone could be in cloud 9 and someone here wants somebody here to be broken-hearted. Why is time here? It has something to do with cuddling sessions as well as the world together. So this has something to do with a relationship as well here. And it has something to do with charming spark and passions as well as crashes, differences, and incompletions. So it has something to do with conflict and somebody could be trying to charm somebody. It has something to do with somebody who has a long road to go as well as taking the long road, because somebody got a long road to go because somebody here could be spilling the beans. It's like they spilling the beans, the cat out the bag, and unwanted things here. And it has something to do with something that's a long road. Why is abundance here? It has something to do with limitless, breaking point, and overwhelming. And it has something to do with abandoned, left, walking away, and cold, as well as realizing, understanding, and awoken. So somebody here is realizing somebody here abandoned them and walked away from them. It has something to do with somebody here could be doing a hex or a curse on somebody here. And it has something to do with lust. It has something to do with lust, non-committal, sexual energy here. And it has something to do with somebody here doing a hex, or somebody here is doing witchcraft, or somebody here can have a negative mindset. And it has something to do with a whole bunch of people here. And it has something to do with a whole bunch of people here. And it has something to do with somebody here likes to do things quickly as well as popularity here. And it has something to do with past lives, deja vu, patterns, and karmic lessons. Why is abandoned here? It has something to do with acting shady, sneaking around, and avoiding getting caught. It has something to do with clarity, truth, intuitive, and honest, as well as toxic. It says chasing, as well as toxic and resume. So it's like somebody who go get the clarity that somebody who likes to chase, and as well as be toxic. It has something to do with outbursts, out public into of being called out, public humiliation. It's like somebody who is a people pleaser. Whoever this is, they a people pleaser. Nice guy as girl, doing anything for anyone or anything for everything, doing anything for everything. So somebody here is a people pleaser, and somebody here for to be called out for it. So what it looks like to me here is something got something to do with spiritual narcissistic. So somebody here could be a spiritual narcissistic or something like that here. And it has something to do with somebody her can be coming in real quick with the Knight of Swords her. But it has something to do with somebody her is indecisive her, because somebody her can be creative, artist, or something like that her. Somebody better off being by themselves. But it has something to do with somebody her can be a spiritual narcissistic, but it's like in time, and it has something to do with relationship, or it has something to do with cuddling or a relationship her, and it's coming in time. For some of y'all might have indifferences with y'all partner in spirituality or something like that. And it has something to do with the Ace of Cups, like I was telling you, as well as the Two of Swords, indecisive. And it has something to do with somebody her can be creative in arts or something like that here, and they better off being clear-headed. So you better off being clear-headed. This is what Spirit wants y'all to be: creative and being in your own lane here. Because somebody here that you could be with or something like that here, y'all can have different spiritualities or something like that as well, her Spirit is saying. It has something to do with somebody here is at their breaking point and they overwhelmed. Somebody here could be abundant, or somebody here want abundance, and they overwhelm at their breaking point. And it has something to do with somebody who needs to heal with the Star card here. Some of you guys could be healing y'all relationship for some of y'all as well with the Star card. A relationship. And it has something to do with somebody who tiptoeing and being sneaky and sneaking around her, while somebody here is abandoning somebody else. And it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles, goals, loyalty, and faithful. So somebody could be acting like they stable and things like that here, but it don't look like that. It look like somebody here is at they breaking a point, and it's going to be about abundance, or it's going to be about some type of money here, and it has something to do with love as well here, and it has something to do with somebody can have different spiritualities. So let's see. Well, tell me about the sign of Gemini. It has something to do with phony illusions as well as fantasy. So someone could be a trickster here, and phony and illusions and fantasy. And it has something to do with somebody here lives in a moment, and it has something to do with spirituality. It has something to do with ego, death. Somebody could be going through an ego death, or somebody could go through a spiritual awakening, or somebody here could be confused on something here. And it has something to do with a divine feminine. Why is fake and phony here? Ooh, that Spirit want me to give you all these. It has something to do with somebody here miserable. Because somebody here could be an illusion. Somebody here could be doing some fake and phony stuff to somebody here. And it has something to do with somebody here miserable, because somebody here could be single or doing them or stress-free as well here. Okay? It has something to do with somebody here is getting bad news. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with somebody who is trapped, and somebody here for to be bumping heads. Because somebody here backstab somebody here. And somebody here for to go through a spiritual reflection as well as a soul searching. Because somebody here backstabbed them, cheated on them, played mind games, love bombed them, as well as pain and cheating. And it has something to do with love messages. Well, tell me about the sign of Gemini. So it's like somebody here to be miserable because somebody here was doing tricks or putting up illusions or fantasy to somebody. And somebody here can be single, or somebody here can act like they were single here, but somebody here to get bad news or something here. Why is these tricks here and illusions here, Spirit? It has something to do with nothing completed. You don't really believe that. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. So someone here don't even believe whoever they with is their match. Wow. So they choose to put up illusions. And then they want this person to feel unworthy or unworthy here, and want them to be in anxiety. It's like they want them to feel unworthy, but then they want them to be in anxiety. Why is miserable here? It has something to do with too rushing. So too rush. You feel like it's nothing worth the rush. But opening your heart is a risk worth taking. So somebody's heart ain't even open her. They is just too in a rush. Their heart is not even open her. That's what the illusion is. They with somebody here and their heart ain't open for this person. And it has something to do with losing self. You feel lost into your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life. So it has something to do with somebody here is just all into their partner and they're not into their own life. Like I was telling you. Somebody here is too attached into somebody or into a relationship with somebody here. They too attached. And it has something to do with giving your partner some breathing room, being too needy, as well as driving them away. So someone here needs to separate from their partner. Not separate, but give their partner space. Or your partner might need to give you space here. Or you might need to give your partner space, unloved, as well as being needy. Someone feels like they unloved, but another person is being too needy. So those are your messages there. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. We have her service. So somebody who could be a service to someone, and it has something to do with misfortune here in a reunion. So somebody who could have went on a reunion with somebody, and somebody who going through misfortune. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. It has something to do with hope. And it has something to do with a widow as well. Something is an ending. And somebody who could be a scholar. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. It has something to do with service. Somebody who could be serving somebody here. And it has something to do with a friend as well as cheerfulness. Somebody could be serving friends as well as being cheerful. It's like somebody here likes to party all the time with their friends. And somebody is just a servant to them. And it has something to do with somebody here is in their thoughts. Why serve is her. It's like military. Somebody heard military. You heard me, military style. And it has something to do with fears as well as money matters. Somebody here in fear because of money matters. Why is hope her? It has something to do with parenting. So somebody here could be somebody parent. Okay? Somebody here could be serving a parent or doing for their parent here. And it has something to do with belonging here. Somebody could be longing. Want to belong. But it's like somebody here need to find their self. They might want to belong with a whole bunch of people here, but they need to find their self. Because somebody here got addictions. While you service, it has something to do with someone here could be trying to hide or trying to watch something here. And it has something to do with trust and somebody here being judged. That's somebody who wants somebody to trust somebody here, but somebody here quick to judge somebody. And it has something to do with something is a turmoil here, and something is being destroyed. For some of y'all, it could be y'all parent or something. You could be doing service for your parent, but it has something to do with military style here. Like somebody here won't. Some of y'all parent might want too much from y'all or something like that here. Gemini. While your service, it has something to do with friend zone. I think you're better off just being friends. So somebody here putting somebody here in a friend zone. And it has something to do with spirituality. And somebody here can be arguing because of somebody here being spiritual. Or a couple that is spiritual here. And somebody could be arguing. Why is hope? Unsure. To be honest, I'm kind of messed up. So somebody here is unsure. So they go choose to put somebody here in the friend zone. And it has something to do with intents and using you. So it's like somebody here got intentions. And they using somebody. I told you. Because somebody here do hookups. Like, real talk. And for somebody here could be using their parents. Act like they need to do stuff for their parents and they doing hookups. Give me one on service. I'm just saying. We have her mixed signals. I don't mean to confess, but I don't know what I want right now. Somebody here put mixed signals up to people. It's like they put them in a friend zone, unsure, and then put mixed signals up to them. Together her. Somebody here could be together with somebody, and then they like to do penny on toe. So it's like they like to have more than one girl or one dude. And it has something to do with somebody here is catfishing somebody. That's the message there for you, Gemini. We have her the moon. Yeah, I told you somebody here got somebody here in the moon. It says here, your unconclusions as well as inner emotions as well as response. The moon. It has something to do with Taurus, and it says Taurus, self-esteem, personal growth, as well as the third house here. You pursue to learn something and your locations in your neighborhood. So it has something to do with somebody here needs to know their self-esteem. They need to know who they are. And how they do that is by sitting back and relaxing and reading books, learning different things and hobbies. This is how they find out who they are. And it has something to do with wondering, following your dreams. So someone here needs to follow their dreams, not follow other people, or not follow family, or not follow lovers. Follow their dreams and know who they are. I've been through it, so you're not by yourselves. I had to learn that too. I was a people pleaser too, Gemini. Shoot. You know, if you ain't no people pleaser, somebody around you is. Spirit telling by sign, and this is the moon course, so you can be around a Cancer or Pisces. Spirit telling about the sign of Gemini. When you start, the path appears, so take a step in any direction. So when you start, the path appears, so take a path in any direction. It has something to do with everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. Spirit tell me about a sign of Gemini. There is no one like you anywhere in this whole entire universe. And it has something to do with take a walk in nature today and connect with your Mother Earth. So you can be taking a walk today, okay? So those are your messages. You take care, Gemini. Bye-bye.